is KamsApothecary, and I hope that the sound in the background isn't distracting, because I have my air conditioning on because it is hot in my room, so I hope it isn't distracting. And I like whispering a lot more than I do softly speaking, because it doesn't require much thought to whisper, but it kind of requires a little bit more effort to softly speak. And there is a tone that I like with my soft speaking that is kind of hard to reach, because it's like a mixture of like whispering and softly speaking. It almost sounds like that I have like a sore throat, almost, so that's what I'm hoping for in terms of what I sound like. If you couldn't tell, we are playing Genshin Impact, and I'm going through the event. I recorded about an hour, almost an hour and a half of footage. I do Navias later on, off camera, but I can fully go through the entire event again, because I still have yet to go through it on my side account, because I am not at Nod-Krai on my side account. I am still at chapter 4 of Act 1, I believe is what it's called. It's the one with Dane Slipped, where it's like we are reunited. So I hope it's not too upsetting that I cut a bit of it out. I have the gain set to, I actually don't know what it's set to. I know that it's set a little bit below halfway, so that it won't pick up on my mic to, my VTuber model. So I'm hoping that it won't pick up the air conditioning in the background, and I'm hoping that it won't, like, the air conditioning will outdo my PC going off. And I'm hoping that I can get enough noise reduction in so that it just captures my voice and not the air conditioning. Who knows, maybe some of you like white noise. But I find it really interesting that Beidou and Yelan were all in on this, like, plot. Because it's like, for me, it's like the last two that I would suspect of working together. Like, there's Ningguang, of course, and Yelan, but I guess it is more right for Beidou and Yelan to have crossed paths once before. It's also really interesting with the cast mates that we have this time around, with Navia and Charus and Glorand, and with all of them meeting the Lille cast and all of them interacting with the Nod-Krai cast. So it's really, really interesting that it ended up this way. And I also find it really interesting that Yelan is wearing her outfit and not her regular outfit, because I don't have that one unlocked. I have Yelan's regular outfit unlocked because I didn't buy the outfit that she has. Mainly because I don't want to spend the Genesis crystals to get them. Genesis crystals. I just got done recording a video on maladaptive daydreaming, and I hope you guys sincerely like that video, because I put a lot of effort into the research behind that video, and I don't know, I really like that video a lot. I know that the stock footage might be a little bit like, why'd you put that stock footage? But I put it there because it was kind of like, it was just a black screen otherwise, so I had it there so that it would be like more interesting to look at, because people with MD might also be likely to have ADHD, so it's like they need the video on like 2x speed or something, because I know that feeling. It's kind of hard to watch videos where it's not like on 2x speed. I know it's like you Gen Z, you can't watch your videos, and it's just like it's a little bit harder now for us to concentrate because a lot of us have ADHD. But I do eventually play through the quests, like the games. I wish that I could have heard this all in English, because I know that one of the kids sounds like a fully grown adult, which I find really funny, so I wish I listened to it in English, but I listened to it in Japanese instead. I love Yehoda a lot. Yehoda. Because she's very much like, I don't know why, I just feel like I relate to her a lot. Even though we're nothing alike. Like, she's much more extroverted, and I'm not. I'm like way not extroverted for this. Like, she's everything that I wish I was in terms of like a person and who she is, and I love her VA so much. The English VA, I don't know who her Japanese VA is, but her English voice actress is just so funny on Twitter. It's just, I love her. It's just, I don't know, I just like her. And she also has a really cute design. So, I hope the softly speaking isn't annoying, because it is kind of hard for me to speak. But, I like the, crossovers between the different nations of, Fontaine and Liyue and Nod-Krai. It's just so interesting to me. Real quickly, I'm going to move the camera so that it's facing upwards just a little bit, because it's not capturing everything that I want it to capture. Okay. Usually you guys would be able to hear the noise of the thing that I have my camera on, but surprisingly, because of the air conditioning, it's so quiet that it doesn't pick up. I also like that Dory is here, because she's such an interesting character that I learned to like after Sumeru, because during Sumeru I didn't really like her that much, but after figuring out her story with her sister and everything about how she wants money for her sister's treatments and everything, it's just so sweet, and it gives more depth to her character than just money, like a Mr. Krabs almost. And I love Yehoda's protection over the kids, because it shows that she's mature and grown. Even if she's a kid herself, a teenager, it shows that she's mature and willing to take care of them and everything. It's just a really sweet side of Yehoda that I don't think everyone sees. I kind of don't know what to say, because it's a bit hard for me to think about what I want to talk about. When I last recorded an audio, it was very, it was in the morning, and it was a bit hard for me to concentrate, so I ended up, yawning a lot through it, and also, losing my concentration, so it wasn't a very good audio, and so I just ended up deleting it. But I hope that this audio was more well put together, and not as like, I don't know, just not like cattywampus. I know that's a word my grandma uses, but it's like not aligned or anything. I want to do some binaural stuff, but I don't know what to do, because like I could speak like this, but I don't know if that's like relaxing or anything, or too distracting. And it's also taking a bit to get through this dialogue because I let it just go on. But after the dialogue, I end up going to Beido's event first. I wish I hadn't, because it was such an easy one. I end up kind of, I go to the extreme one first, but I shouldn't have. No. I did it wrong. I did it wrong. So it was kind of like I didn't know what I was doing really, because like it was the first one, and I was just like, oh, that's how you do it. Now that I know, I kind of want to go back and defeat it on extreme, because I know what it is now. But I kind of did it wrong because of the ballista. Like, I could have used the ballista at the end, and then I didn't. So I ended up just trying to defeat these like monsters, and instead of just using the ballista. So yeah, it was actually pretty fun. I like fighting stuff and using my teams, so it's kind of fun fighting them. I really hope to get Llama, because you see me pull a little bit in this, but I unfortunately have not gotten Llama yet. Llama. But now, I am about like 30 into pity, so I only need like 40 more to get soft pity, but I don't even know if I'm gonna get Llama, because I'm on a 50-50. What I am hoping is that my next 5-star after this one will be a standard. But, you know, Genshin system, you never know. And so I'm a little bit afraid of that. I'm hoping that Llama will come home, because I really want Llama, and I really want the Lunar Bloom, because I think that would be really cool. I know Nefer goes really well with Llama, but the thing about it is that I don't have enough pulls to pull for both Llama and Nefer. So I'm kind of just hoping that I can get Llama instead. But Nefer isn't really my favorite character. I kind of just... It's not that I don't like her, it's that she's just not like a favorite character of mine. So I kind of don't want to get her anyways. Don't want to get her. So, yeah, it's kind of just like, I don't want her. Let me see if I can pop my neck. As you can tell, I'm also using the other model, because I wanted to use the other model instead of using the model that I've been using, because I like this model a lot. I learned to like it. I also still really like the one by Isa23 a lot too. I just haven't used it. I need to use that one. I don't know for what, but I want to use that one. Maybe I should have used it for the maladaptive daydreaming one. For the maladaptive daydreaming video. I will be doing some interviews with people about maladaptive daydreaming, so I'm hoping that I can record some like audio stuff for you guys, and hopefully that you guys will enjoy it, because maladaptive daydreaming is like a passion project of mine, and it's what I like doing and learning about because I have it. And so yeah, I hope you guys like it. I'm kind of starting to run out of things to say. I end up using Linnea wrong too, but because this is the hard one, like the hard like multiplayer, then it's not as like hard to like get through. So I still end up getting like 3 stars, like the whole thing. I'm debating on whether or not I should go through with like, because I want to get the Primo Gems from like Sumeru and Fontaine first before I go on to like doing like the Dornman's port, because I already have like 80% in there. I just need to go to the Time of Space or whatever it's called. So yeah, I need that one next. But I don't want to do the quest line that's associated with it. So I'd much rather just get the Primo Gems, and hopefully I don't have to do it. If I do have to do it, then I will just suffer through it, but yeah, I really enjoyed this event a lot. It was really fun. I enjoyed seeing Shivers and Yelan's like interaction, because they're both strategy people, and it was just really interesting to watch them. And we're almost nearing the end of this section of like the stuff of like doing Beto's thing. I believe we're almost to the end. I might be wrong. It shouldn't be much longer. It's about 3 more minutes at least. Or about 4, I don't know. I don't wish until like I do wish during like some parts of the video, but I don't know when. I don't remember when. Yeah, I wish a little bit after the after I get done with that one, but I don't get anything. I just get a 3-star, and that's it. Like I said, I'm hoping to get Lalma, and I really want her, and I want to spend money so bad, but I don't have the money or the funds right now to be able to, spend on her. The funds right now. I did get Yehoda, not from the event, but I did get Yehoda beforehand, so I'm a little excited about that, because like that's free, like star glitter and everything, a free constellation basically. Let's see. I'm looking at my Genshin right now just to see where I'm at. So I am getting back on Genshin right now, but I'm not going to play anything or record myself doing that, because this audio is obviously for the other audio, like the other thing, and not for not for this. So I basically got through all of the event except for Act 3 of the storyline. So I still have that to go through. It's taking a little bit to load. I have like 5 primo gems, and then like 46 star glitter, and 3 of like the other star glitter. I don't have anything right now. Ugh, I hate it when it does this. I have gotten through, I've gotten through all of the anecdotes, and I've gotten through part 1 and part 2 of Where Waves Meet the Reef. I haven't gotten through 3 or the epilogue. And then I've done all of the attractions. So, yeah, I'm pretty much gotten through a lot of things. I wish Stygian was open instead of, waiting. And I did some of the Imaginarium Theater. I have to build some characters. I also didn't realize how good Dea was in the Imaginarium Theater. I actually started building her. I just don't want to spend the resources to build her, so I can't use her. But, I've gotten 96% exploration progress in Lempo Isle and Hisi Island. I still have to do Paha Isle. I've just been avoiding that place because it's the compound and I don't like exploring it. So, and I know that most of the teleport waypoints are below ground. And then in Asheville Peak, Wave Chaser Plain, and Void Sea Outlook, I have about 40% among all 3 of them. I just can't use the compass yet. I have nothing, I know I still have a lot to do in Genshin, but I still don't have, everything done, and I wish that I could get more primo gems. I haven't mentioned Natlin because I don't really like Natlin. I've gotten at least 30% in all of them except for 2. Otka Natlin. That one is at 9%, and then the Valley is at 26. So I don't, and I just don't like Natlin that much. I wish I did, but I don't. I got through Act 7 on the Imaginarium Theater. Act 7. And, I wish that I could complete it all, but unfortunately, I can't because 2 of the bosses are really hard for me that I can barely pass it. And then the last boss, I just can't defeat because I don't have any, which boss is this? Oh, it's the pyro thing. I hate the pyro thing, and I can't get a star on it because it's just too hard. But, I was using Lauma, because, my friend had Lauma, but I then decided to switch to Columbina because, she's the only one that like, could defeat the last boss, but I don't exactly have the means to be able to defeat the lava dragon statue. So, I'm just basically stuck at before the boss. Like, I can barely get it to halfway before I have like 30 seconds left. And so I've been trying to use, you know, like Dendro and Pyro, but it doesn't like to work. And my Pyro isn't enough to bring it all the way up, because it's just too slow. It's just too slow and I don't have enough, because once I get to 30 seconds overall, I'm like halfway through it and it just becomes tanky for some reason, and I don't have enough to be able to defeat it. Yeah, my team is just too lacking. I was trying to fight it right there. I don't know if you guys could hear me fight it, but I basically get stuck to the 7th stage, which is the one after this one, because I'm able to defeat the 7th stage, but I can't defeat the last one. I really hope that I get Llama. But yeah, I just have nothing else to say, because the only other thing I know to do is to top up, but I don't use, like, top up websites, because I don't really trust them, and I don't have enough to be able to get 80 wishes. I can do the 980, but that's not a guaranteed, that I will get the, like, 10 pull that I want. So there's no use in me, fighting because, or like, me paying for anything, because I don't have the money. But that's besides the point. You guys are here for relaxation. Relaxation. So, I would tap on some stuff, but I don't know if you guys can even hear it with how loud the AC is. So, you guys can't even hear me swallow, so like, I don't even think you guys can hear my mouth sounds that well. Which is good, because like, someone complained about it, and now I've gone through a spiral. But I really want Llama. And I will say that until I get Llama. I really want her so bad. And I don't want to wait to get her on the Chronicle. I would have saved for her, but then I wanted Chaska, so I spent money to get Chaska, which I kind of regret. Like, Chaska's good, don't get me wrong, but I wish that I had waited until Llama came by. I have a song stuck in my head, and I don't know what it's actually called, but it's like you're out of touch, I'm out of time. Like, I don't know why I have that one stuck in my head, but I just do. I'm looking on VGEN for stuff right now, because if I don't spend the money on Llama, I'm hoping to save up some money for to get something on VGEN. They have it so that you can see like all of the stuff that you've requested, and I want to request some more stuff, specifically for my VTuber stuff, because I've requested stuff for my Yume Sona stuff, like self-shipping and stuff, but I haven't really requested anything for like my VTuber, except for another thing, but that's like not coming until like August. So, but I have a bunch of stuff saved, and I really want to spend the money to like get some stuff. I have some stuff for PNG tubing, like a reference sheet, or stickers, a Discord server, but I already have a Discord server if you guys want to go to that link in the description. Banners, a watermark or a logo, actual model, which should be below $500, which is kind of like a steal almost, because I know that you can pay like $1,000 or more with like getting live 2D model and then live 2D rigging. I like the model that I want to get. It's from Oro Art, and a full, or I really want like a half body, because that's all I show is like the thigh and up. So, and like a half body is like 180. And the live 2D rigging is it's 180 for rigging. It's for only the basic tier, but it's kind of what I want for like a rigging and everything. I don't really move around that much, as you can tell, and if I do move from side to side, it kind of doesn't capture everything. So like it's like it includes like eyes closed, a 3x2 mouth, low range for head at the X, Y, and Z angles, low range for body, simple bouncy physics, and then fade in for toggle transitions. So I think that's like, from what I understand of VTubing, I like that deal. And then I also kind of want some stickers for like Discord and everything, because I do have some like Discord stickers that I do like, but they're like chucked from the like official Genshin website. So I don't like using them because it's like it's not my art, and so and I do want a Discord server. Like, I do want someone to overlook my Discord server, not like an admin or anything, but like just look it over, see if it's good enough, and just kind of like revamp it. But yeah, like I said, if you guys want to join that Discord server, it's in the description below, so you guys can always see it if you guys want to, visit it and everything. I technically have another Discord server, but that one's for only friends, and that one was going to be my VTuber like Discord server, but I ended up just not using it. So I was like, I'm just going to like make it into like a friends Discord server and do that. I do have another rigger that I'd like to commission. Half body is 200, and then it comes with like head, XYZ, tracking with physics, body, XYZ, tracking with physics, arm movement, leg movement, better physics, 5 static and animated expressions, a sleeping expression, and then if I want the mouth X, which is basically just like basically that, then it's only 10 USD, and if I want it with V-Bridger, then it's $50. So it's like at least 250. So that's less than, if you combine it with the other one, that's 120 plus 250. So that's about 370, which I think is a pretty good deal for basically getting a VTuber model. And I don't really use the tongue out, which is basically just like, you can't really see it, but it's like the tongue is out of, like it shows like the tongue out. I don't really use it, so. But the rigger, mainly because she did rigging, or they did rigging for Emsberry, and Emsberry is kind of like the Sonic VTuber. So yeah, I kind of like that rigging a lot more than the basic rigging that this other person does, but you know, if I can't pay for it, then I'm gonna just go with the other one, because one, it's cheaper, and two, it still comes with more stuff than you think. I kind of there is a desk setup, like a desk asset that I want to get, which is like, it's $50. There are some there's like a thumbnail asset that I really want to get, because one, I suck at making thumbnails, and two, I really want it's like a waist up chibi, and it's you know, just like very simple. That way I don't have to use my PNG tuber as you know, because my PNG tuber is just kind of like static. Meanwhile, these are thumbnail assets. So yeah, I'm hoping to get some art. But I have some other art that I have saved that I really want. Yeah, I kind of lost what I wanted to say. I'd like to get some stuff for like VTubing and everything. Like, not VTubing, I mean Yuma shipping, like self-shipping and stuff. Because it's kind of, I just want to get more art. I'd like to get some art with Grace Ashcroft from Resident Evil, because she is like my absolute favorite right now. I do like Leon Kennedy, but in terms of like being like, you know, sapphic and everything, I like her more. And I'd also like to get some art from my OCs that I have with like, you know, Lauma and Lumine and Black Swan. So I'm hoping to get some art with them. I specifically look for stuff like if I know the artist is like a self-shipper, then I will actively like look for their stuff. But if I don't know the artist is like a self-shipper or supports self-shipping, then I'm kind of just like leery on if they you know, will do my stuff. Especially since I'm sapphic and I do like women, if they even support that. So I'm kind of just like leery on if they even, you know, support, you know, things like that. don't really have anything else to say. And we still have, what, how much through the video? I paused it. No, I didn't pause it. We're at Yehoda, her soul leaving her body. Basically, they're talking with, like, I know and everything. Let's see. Oh, I do the, is that, like, Navia? No, that's not Navia's. I do Ino's, event, which was actually pretty fun. It kind of reminded me of Plants vs. Zombies. That's probably the vibe they were going with anyways. It reminded me of that a lot. It took me a little bit to figure out that the way that I place stuff is, like, it took me a little bit to figure out how to place stuff, which is kind of sad. But yeah, I eventually, figured it out, but, like I said, it reminds me of Plants vs. Zombies. Really fun, really great, nostalgic, you know, things like that. Things like that. Things like that. I do, however, think I am going to end the video, mainly because most of it is just going through the game. Yeah, after I knows, that's all I play. So, I hope you guys have a good day and or night, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.